to Canada on the October 9th at 8 p.m. I was worried that police officer was going to pull me over because I think I was going like 10 over the speed limit or so. And he just kept going. And then I was like, okay, he's gone. He's going. And then further on, he like hit his brakes and I was like, oh, like what is going on? But he like stops at that little place where people aren't allowed to U-turn for authorized or official vehicles only. See, he like hit his brakes, started signaling in there, and he must be setting up for speed trap or something. I don't know. I didn't really see anyone get pulled over in New York, I don't think. So yeah. Speed limit is now 45. There's a big power station there. Must be like using the waterfall power dam. What is this? Can't see, it's too dark. Power something, power authority. Yeah, so I'm sure they built like a giant dam at the waterfall and then it basically spins the turbines and gets a lot of power. See, right there, I think that's a dam right there that we're just driving over. Speed limit is now 35. We must be getting really close to the border. Canada toll 1 mile. Toll? You have to pay? What? Oh, what's that? 15 miles an hour now. And a bump. You have duty-free Americas if you want to get some duty-free stuff. Hope we're going the right way. Is this the right? To Canada. Authorized vehicles left only. So we're almost in Canada. Coming into Canada. So the US entry is that way. And the Canada entry. Canada. Oh, Canada just lets you in. No, commercial trucks and autos. So here. It can turn into 3 when it's more busy, I guess. Is the speed limit still 15? I think. Oh, it's still 15. Seriously? Do I have to drive that slow here? It's gonna take forever to get. What is this? 15 miles an hour is so slow. Look, this is 15 miles an hour. It's like we're crawling. It's gonna take an hour just to get over there. What? Hey, 15 miles an hour, we're still going. Such a slow. Whose speed is it reading? Nobody's going 34. Nobody's going 30 miles an hour. Or is it that person? It's reading the reverse traffic for some reason. Where's my speed? Why isn't it reading my speed? There you go. 13, 14, 12. Alright, so here we go. There's that thingy. It's a maple leaf instead of an eagle, right? I think it should be a maple leaf. That's what Canada's is. Yep, there you go. Welcome to Canada. Bienvenido. Bienvenue au Canada. Wait, is that French? No. Yeah, it's French. There you go. Okay, so there's only one entrance open, so let's go. Okay, so I told the story earlier. So because I had one time where they were like, why are you coming in? And then I said I was visiting a friend and helping them with their computer, and then they're like, you can't take Canadians' jobs. So they searched my whole car, and then so apparently that was like 9-10 years ago. They said like 2015. I didn't remember how long. I just knew it was like several years ago. And yeah, so because of that, then they were like, well, okay, we can't let you in across the border unless you leave all your stuff, your tools and everything like somewhere. And I was like, where am I gonna leave it? so I had nowhere to leave it, so I had to just turn around and go back home. I don't have Easy Pass. So pretty much I ended up that 9 year ago, whatever, I just had to leave and go home. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go back. I mean, I have family in
Washington that I was visiting, so it wasn't like I was driving all the way up from California. But yeah, so that one happened. And then September, the start of this trip, or middle start of this trip, then I had another one. I didn't know they considered like going and getting checked immigration. I thought immigration is like you're getting checked if you're a resident or something or whatever. So I was like, I didn't know that's immigration. I thought that's like customs or something. So the guy at the booth was saying, oh, like, did you get like have to go to immigration like before? And I was like, not that I know of. Immigration, what? And then he was like, and then I thought about it, and they said, oh, okay, maybe you mean like this thing where that happened when I was going, and then they stopped me, they checked my car and took all the stuff out. So then the guy was like saying, well, you didn't go just once, you went multiple times. I was like, no, I just went once. And then the guy was like, but here it says you went like this time, and then you also went in September. And I was like, September? I was like, what? 2024? That's okay. So I was like, oh, so I was like, no, I didn't go in September, but they did ask me if I have been stopped before and like whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, I was stopped before. I told them that story, that like why I got stopped before, that I went to help I was like going to visit my friend and help them with their computer, and they're like, you can't steal Canadians' jobs. And I was like, I'm not stealing their jobs, I'm like visiting a friend and like helping them or whatever. But they saw it as you're taking jobs from Canadians. And then so when I told them that in September, then like at first they were like radioing in something, so I was like, okay, they're probably gonna like come check me. And then when I told them the story, I heard them like radio in again saying something like, never mind, something. So then they just let me, they're just like, just go through. And I'm assuming that it wrote it down as they called someone to come check, but they didn't actually come check. So in the record, I guess it showed that they had me go to immigration again or something. And then that's probably why the guy saw like, okay, well, it shows here you got checked multiple times. So they had me go to, I guess they call it immigrations. And then the guy was like, okay, let me see the yellow paper and your passports. And then I was telling him the story. And then after that, he was like, okay, you guys are free to go. And I was like, okay. So yeah. Because they're like, oh, so you use the truck for work. I'm like, well, yeah, it has all my business stuff, but it's like, it's not like I need this truck for work. I could go in and get any tools, and if I really wanted to do work anywhere, but that's not the point. I'm just driving in. So yeah. So anyways, we're gonna get to the charging place in about 66 miles, and my brother's not too much further from there. It says we don't even need to charge there, actually, so technically we can just drive straight there. I don't know what this open thingy and whatever is, why it took so long, but let's go. Okay, it was $5 toll booth to go into Canada. Since when was that a thing? I don't know how long ago they started charging people to come across the border. But at least this toll booth, they let you pay with card. You didn't have to use cash. So yeah, it was either $5 or $6.50 Canadian, they said. So yeah, I should have tapped with my phone to get extra points. I just used my credit card. Okay, so obviously here, well, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but the speed limits are in kilometers. So I forgot what the speed usually is. I think it's like 100 kilometers or something like that. So when we first came in, the speed limit in miles per hour was equal like 62. So basically US version of 65. And then now the speed limit increased to 68, so US version of 70, which I think is 100 kilometers, because I think that's usually what I see the signs. Yeah, I don't know what the conversion is. But something like that, and the car automatically does it for me. So you can see it shows the mile per hour speed limit here is 68. So, yeah. What's that red grid of blinky lights? Is it for airplanes? Why is there a whole grid of red blinky lights there? What's with all the red blinky light towers? Is that so the planes don't hit that hotel? Okay, so I think is that their speed limit, or yeah, so 70 kilometers per hour
keep left to stay
is
on
their
Red Hill Valley
56 mile
Parkway
an hour,
south toward
which is
King
equivalent
Street.
to US's 55. So, yeah. Then what's, okay, so that means 100 is the 65. Then what's the 70 or 68? That's what, 120 maybe? I don't know. Alright. I'm confused. So they have this 80 kilometer an hour and then it's showing 50 here. So what's going on? So 80 is 50, then what's the 55 that we just did earlier? So they had a speed limit or a sign on the side. It said observe the speed limit. Speeding is speeding.
Red Hill Valley Parkway south.
Oh, I'm going 5 over. Whoops, speeding is speeding. One thing here is Canada puts their speed limit signs like not even every mile or something. I don't know. Unless it's just for certain areas, because there's like speed limit signs, speed limit sign. Look, there's another one already here. See? 80 maximum. That's what it says. Alright. So keep going and you'll probably see another one in less than 20 seconds. Let's see. Is there going to be another one, or did they stop putting them? Let's see. Oh, maybe they stopped putting them. Oh, is that another one over there? See, there's another one. There's 2 of them side by side right there. 80. Let's see if there's going to be another one in another 20 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Is it going to be another 20 seconds or so for another one? Let's find out. Sorry, you're probably bored just staring at it. Okay, it might be another 30 seconds. Let's see. Going around this slight curve. Okay. I think it's already been 20 seconds. Oh, maybe they're not putting them anymore. They gave up. They're like, you should know the speed by now. Yeah, they stopped putting up, so. Yeah, they have little arrows now, but there's no speed limit. Is there another one right there? Nope, I think they gave up putting the speed limit signs. They're like, you should know it by now. If you don't know it by now after those 20 signs, then something's wrong with you. Oh, there's a 50 over there for the exit. And, yep, they stopped showing the speed limit here. Interesting. So, they just spam it to make sure you get it. And then, what happens, I guess, is if they pull you over, they'll go, how do you not know the speed limit? Didn't you see those, like, 20 signs that were just posted up not too long ago? And now they stopped showing the speed limit, so if you forgot, oh, there's one. Then they bring one back. Alright. Alright, so the 90 kilometers per hour is the 56. So that means the 100 is the 50 or 65-ish or 62, 63, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Keep going.
Now turn right.
We're here. There's all the chargers over there in the distance. I'm just gonna drive straight to them. Alright, let's plug in and charge. Alright, we're here. Let's plug it in. Let's see, we're at 40%. It's 1:37 a.m., 43 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Alright, so as you can see, this one, they don't trust their drivers. They put these so that the people that crashed into them and broke all the ones in the US You see how the clips aren't popping open like on the other ones? It's because they put these so that people crash and damage their car instead of damaging the charger. So, yeah, I mean, learn how to drive your cars, guys. They have cameras for a reason. You shouldn't be bumping into the chargers. But anyways, you can see this is flipped the wrong way. It should let me park in between, and you can't because even this metal pole's here. But at least it's long enough. I don't know if I can drop this. It'll probably hit that thing. Anyways, we'll charge up a bit and then we'll go. There's Canadian Tire over here and a gas station down there. I don't know if it's open 24 hours for using the restroom, but yep. All right, you can see it's already charging pretty quick. It says an hour remaining. I'm not gonna charge that high. Let's just charge to 80. Come on. And now it will only take 25 minutes. All right, and then we'll continue. Okay, we're at 87%, plenty. Let's go ahead and unplug and go. Here we go. There's a security car behind, next to us. All right, let's go. Almost there. Speed 80. It's about 50 miles an hour. We're hitting random patches of fog. The weird thing is it'll look clear all the way out and then all of a sudden we'll hit a cloud. But maybe we already passed them all. Huh. Yeah. It's a lot colder here. 2:31 a.m., 35 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's about to get iced over. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I can see a lot of stars. Look at all the stars. Whoa. My brother brought my wheel charger. Time to charge up the wheel. Grass is a little frozen and crunchy. Alright, the charger's on. Let's plug it in. I had to rotate my wheel to kind of get it. Let's see. Let's plug this guy in. And it's charging. Okay, hopefully it will close okay. Yep, alright. There we go. Oops, I crushed the bag of rice. But my wheel's charging, so we should be good to go. Perfect. They set it up like a hotel, put some blankets and everything, the towels. Look at this little guy. Whoa. You know.